This video is brought to you by airsoftmaster.com.
Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be teaching you guys how to clean your inner barrel on your Hi-Capa or any type of gas blowback pistol. Alright, so the tools you're going to need to basically starting off with cleaning any inner barrel for any gas blowback pistol, or specifically Hi-Capa that's in front of me, you guys are going to need your silicone oil. Again, we're using the droplet or spray would be fine. Most likely your cleaning rod in regards of any one of them that you would use. And as well to that a microfiber towel. Again, you can use any type of paper towel, but just not any tissue because that leaves residue inside the inner barrel. Alright guys, so let's get into work and we'll go from here. Alright, so when we start off with taking down, this is my personal Hi-Capa, what we're going to do is we're going to basically take it apart from the upper and the lower of the frame. So to do that, we're going to rack the gun until this hammer goes down, and once we do that, we can go ahead and take this to the next notch. You're going to have your takedown, your lock-in notch, and then you also have your other, which is the actual takedown. You want it to be where the half crescent is at, so you can actually go on the other side where your actual pin is to take it down. You're just going to push it forward. So again, you're going to push this, it'll fall out, slide it, and then there we go. That's when we end up with our upper and our lower of the pistol. Now what you see here is actually my short stroke kit. If you have a short stroke kit, that's fine. You just want to basically keep everything intact. So the way to do so, I'm going to take mine and just push it apart just to get everything away from it. So I'm going to take this guy, pull out the cap, pull out your spring all together, and decompress it. Be careful of removing your spring, your recoil spring on there, because if you lose any of the washers or whatnot, it might be a hard time. So in regards of it, you want to keep it as intact as you can. If it shoots out, just try to take a photo of it beforehand of where your washers are if you have a short stroke kit on there. Now to take off your actual outer barrel and inner barrel, all you need to do is just hold onto the blowback housing nozzle and the actual inner barrel and hop up and pull it out from the actual gun. Now we're left with the outer barrel and the inner barrel. To take it out, sometimes it would be best you would need to actually unscrew this if it gets too stuck. 9 times out of 10 it will flex out and you can actually pull it out as such. And now we're at the actual hop up inner barrel. To clean it, again, just like cleaning an AEG, you want to cut a small strip of the actual microfiber towel and make it into a nice little patch, like such. Okay, so again, using your eyelet, go ahead and feed it through until you get this nice little amount of cloth all the way through. So with gas blowback, again, you would want to do just a simple 2 drops on each side of the cloth to give it the right amount of coating. Now to clean it, again, just do the same thing like an AEG, rotate it slowly, clockwise or counterclockwise, whatever, as much you want, and then basically until it comes out on the other side. Release it out, and you want to do this about like 3 times in regards of it to actually clean the inner barrel. So now we're going to put it back together. Take your inner barrel with your Hi-Capa outer barrel, slide it in. Now when you do it, again, what you want to do is you want to keep it centered with your inner barrel, and sometimes it'll get in the way. If it won't go on the first try, just try to align it where it can go straight in the middle and it'll slide right up. Now, again, if you have taken out your screw from here to put your inner barrel back in, once you actually put your inner barrel back all together onto your outer barrel, go ahead and screw this back in, this little piece on here, and it'll keep everything in tight. Now, we have this together, we're going to slide this back into the slide, line it up with your actual blowback housing, and now we're going to do our recoil spring and cap. So, when putting this back together, always want to compress your spring until your guide rod looks like this. Now, it's easier for you to just slide it into the actual pistol slide, push it out, have your actual washer go back in, and it should just spring back and have everything ready to go. Take your pistol slide, put it back on its frame, line it up like so, until it lines up and guides in together, and it should slide back in. Once you do that right, you'll end up with your almost a complete setup. Go ahead and rack it back until you can get to the arch inside where the takedown pin is at. Put back your pin, and have it pushed in, and you can go ahead and push the slide forward. You know you did it right is when you actually slide it forward and everything is locked and secured. Alright guys, so that's basically how we would end up cleaning our inner barrel. On average, I would want to clean these about 100 to 200 shots after you're done. Or if you're playing at an outside field where there's a lot of dirt in the area, I would recommend cleaning those inner barrels at the end of the game. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe to our YouTube, and if you have any other suggestions in regards to doing any videos you want us to do for any DIYs, go ahead and put it down in our inbox and we'll definitely get it back at you. Again, this is Mike from Airsoft Masters, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.